Hello everyone, time for a catch up again. Must be a month since I did the last video blog. I've been very busy with lots of things really, but nothing much to do with tractors. Anyway, there is one tractor I've been that's new to me, which you haven't seen yet, so we'll have a look at that. And then I've got a car to show you which I'd like to buy, but really there's one thing stopping me. and then there's a bit of information about the rally. That's another thing that's taken up quite a bit of my time at the moment. So let's have a look at the tractor first and see what you think of that. And here's my latest addition to the fleet. It's a 1961 Super Major. There's a few things I want doing to it, but generally it's quite sound. The front's good on it. Bonnet's good. Could do with a little patch on the seat, and I think the mud guards are fairly good, but it's had a cab on it and somebody's tried to fill the holes in with filler gap, so it's not the tidiest of jobs, but I think that'll grind out. Anyway, it's that's as purchased. I wasn't looking for another tractor, but I'd sold a scrap Massey baler, or a baler for spares, a 701, and when he came to pick it up, it wouldn't go on the lorry because it was got two tractors on it, and the only way we could get it on was for me to buy a tractor, or buy one of the tractors. And this took me fancy, and it wasn't the cheapest one I've ever bought, but I think I'll come out of it all right. So there it is. It needs one or two things. I've got another pair of headlights because they're not matching. I did change that exhaust pipe and put a better one on because the other one, well, it touched the bonnet, went down too far. It's got an odd front wheel on this side, but I've got another power major wheel, or a super major wheel, to put on it. And the rim, or the centre of that wheel, I don't know if you can see it on the inside, that's a diesel major one. But not too far away, I've got a stack of them, so it's just a case of change it over. Hydraulics are all working. I put the road brush on it just to make sure everything was going, and it is, so that's a result. The clock isn't working, but it's only the cable gone. I've got another cable to put on it, and at the moment the ignition switch down there, that seized right up, and it wouldn't start because there was wires off on the starter. I put the wires on, thought it was going to start, and then broke the key off. So I'm not going to fight that. I think it's a gone-in case. So I've got another switch ready to put on that. So here it is in its raw state, really. I don't want to spend much on it because it's got everything that's there. But it's okay. Anyway, we'll see if I can set this up so I can start it. It's a two-handed job, so looking good, isn't it? Right, try this. How's that? Typical major start, but that's virtually ticking over, and didn't need cold start, so I'm quite pleased with that. Anyway, there she is. Quite a few revs. Although I've got to confess, it's actually a diesel major bonnet, and somebody's changed it, but it's a very good one. So I'd have to change the handles, put super major handles on. But apart from that, good tractor. Okay, so that's my Super Major. Quite pleased with it, really. We've got obviously a thing or two wanted doing to it, and I've been trying to get round to doing it myself and haven't been able to. Ian's been going to come and have a go at it, and he hasn't had time to do it, but we did finally get there today, and so I thought I'd just show you what's what. Ian's his usual photogenic self, and there's a few bleeps I still have to put in, but you know, he's getting used to it. He does have the camera pointed at him now, which is, I suppose, helps. Anyway, have a look at this and see what you think. So our technical expert Ian Farthing back on duty.
He was asking me what to do.
What you done today then, Ian? What you saw today?
I've got fuck all, David.
Yeah.
I've drank lots of tea.
I'm going to have to put a lot of bleeps on this, you know.
I've drunk lots of tea. I've spoken to Joe for about 20 minutes. He's all right. And I've broke this perfectly good running tractor. So
But apart from that, it's perfect.
It's about standard going on, really.
Well, he's exaggerating a bit because we fitted a new key on it and everything, and there's a new clock there. That's all working. We've found a particularly disgusting filter, which I'll show you in a minute. And the only thing left to do is adjust this power take-off clutch off because it's dragging. Isn't it, Ian?
Yes, it is, David.
Now, I stopped it there because the fuel pump was, well, I've never seen one as bad. We knew there was some gunk in the fuel bowl, but when Ian took it off, I wasn't there with him when he did it, and he sent me a photograph of it, and I honestly thought, well, I won't tell you what I thought it was. You have a look at it and tell me what you think it is, and then I'll tell you what I offered him to go with it. So there it is. I saw that photograph on my mobile phone, so it wasn't very big, and I honestly thought it was some sticky toffee pudding, and I thought he was taunting me with it. So I offered him some custard to go with it, but I don't think you want to eat that with custard on it. But I can't believe that tractor would start and run with that filter like that. It was so bad it had sucked the gauze in on the top, and obviously it had got through to the filter itself, and the filter beyond that was chock full. I don't know how it ran. And the ironic thing was that when we did get it running, we had a misfire, which didn't have before, but it was easily sorted out. But it was bizarre because the tractor ran beautifully when I bought it, and how did it do it? How did it do it like that? So yeah, that's how that was. Now, this is a car. I'm quite happy with my Range Rover, really. You know, I really don't want anything different to that. But these Audis, I've always fancied an Audi for the last 50 years. When I was milking cows, I actually had a picture of an Audi pinned up on the dairy door. That was my dream car, and they've moved on a bit since then. And so have I. But this car came and it was available for sale, and I did quite fancy it, but it's housed here, and Stuart's got it now. You met Stuart, the guy with the long hair, but have a look and see what you think, and see why I didn't buy it. This is a car I really fancy. It looks nice, not too expensive, nice colour. There's just one thing putting me off. can't think what it is, but it just doesn't appeal to me anymore somehow. Stuart loves that number plate. He thinks that's really the thing, and he don't care what people call him. He just likes it. Just Stuart's sense of humour, that is. So I thought it was quite funny. Anyway, moving on from that, it's rally time, and after a lot of fuss, we've a lot of jiggering about. Nothing to stop us doing it really, but lots of things we've had to sort out this year, and still lots of things to sort out. So I've been looking at that. We've got a new site this year, and lots of old ideas coming up again, and then we'll have some new ideas. So yeah, I think we're going to have a really good rally. I'm still chairman, and I said I wasn't going to do it. I was going to give it up, but some things you have to do just for the good of the cause. So we're going to have a rally. It's going to be a good rally. Lots of ideas. All the old favourites will be there. We'll have the Fergie Fillies, the Fordson Majorettes, the Trekenning Muckshifters, Dancing Diggers, and of course we'll have the Scammell Challenge. Now the Scammell Challenge has been very popular, but I'm running out of things to put against the Scammell, because the Scammell is good. The tank would have it. When we put a tank against it, the tank did win, but the Scammell's still magnificent. So got a different idea this year. I went down to, or called in at McSalvers the other day. McSalvers has got a lot of interesting things, and this is what I saw. Any clues? Anybody got any idea what I'd like to do with those? Anyway, I haven't got anything fixed up at all yet, but I'm hoping that we've got 3 Scammells come to the rally now, and I'm hoping one of them is going to be brave enough to put this on the front of their Scammell, and this is what I want to do with it. So that's the challenge, something different for St Morgan Rally. It's I saw it when I was out in Hungary, and I have shown it you on a video before if you've seen all of them. But we're going to have tractor pulling there this year, which is good anyway. You know, it's a good crowd puller. But I think this will be good as well. So one of the other things, I don't know whether we can do it on the tractor pulling track or where we'll do it, but we've got room to have this tug of war going as well. So it'll be 2 tractors pulling against each other, but with a Scammell as the anchor. And the idea is the anchor moves forward with the tractors that are tugging against each other, and that stops the 2 tractors from just burying each other. They keep moving on. So you do see which is the best tractor, and I reckon we'll get a lot of takers on that. So we'll try it out. You know, we've got a few tractors here which we'll put on to make it work, and then we can with that we can actually put tractor pullers one against the other and see how they get on. Not quite sure how that'll work, and I definitely haven't asked them yet. So, but we'll see. They're usually up for the challenge. The Cornwall tractor pullers are a good lot of boys, you know, and they'll be up for a bit of fun. let's see what we can do. You know, maybe we can make this as popular event as the Scanwell Challenge. So we'll see. Okay, I think that's all I've got to tell you for now. I will be back. Wait a minute, I'll put my rally hat. I've had that out today, keep the sun at my eyes. Yeah, so the rally is going to be the main thing. I'm having a site walk tomorrow. I've got it all planned out what we're going to do. So we're going to do the site walk first thing in the morning. And I don't think there's going to be a lot to show you, but I will reveal more in the coming weeks. So that's it for now. Yes, hopefully I'll have some regular things. I've got something coming on next week, which I'll be filming. So that's something different, something you've seen before, but there's different things happening. That's all I'll tell you for now. But one of those things, get Mr. Farthing on with me, and we should have something that's quite interesting. Anyway, that's it for now. Look after yourselves. See you next time. Cheers.